A former state employee is now the subject of a criminal investigation following an explosive audit that found fabricated records and mismanagement of taxpayer-funded grants. Investigative reporter AJ Legault joins us with details. AJ?
Yeah, Julia, this criminal investigation is a fallout from that bombshell legislative auditor finding earlier this year. That audit revealed DHS employees had falsified and backdated documents related to the awarding and oversight of grants, and also that a manager authorized hundreds of thousands of dollars in payments to an organization and then days later quit and went to work for that same organization.
My understanding was people admitted to falsifying and backdating documents. Would you consider that criminal?
I mean, if you're asking me as a layperson, yes, that's not that. I mean, that.
In a fraud committee hearing Tuesday night, DHS Commissioner Shireen Gandhi was pushed for answers about what's happened since legislative auditor Judy Randall in January exposed agency employees falsifying documentation related to oversight of grants.
So these documents should exist. They didn't. We asked for them. All of a sudden, they now exist.
That is outrageous. It's unacceptable. It is creating the potential for fraud and other problems, and it needs to be dealt with accordingly.
The commissioner told lawmakers she can't discuss disciplinary actions taken, but acknowledged criminal investigators at the BCA are now involved.
So for DHS, when we found that out, we investigated it and we turned all of our information over to the BCA for potential criminal investigation.
And DHS just reached out to me to clarify that while the commissioner was answering a question about employees who falsified records, the criminal investigation involves the former manager who authorized $672,000 in payments, then almost immediately took a job where she profited from the grant she'd approved.
Well, I think there's a real hunger for people to find that there are certain people being held accountable for all the fraud that happened in the state. Do you see this as a first step or kind of a one-off?
This is certainly the first state employee that we've learned is actively being criminally investigated, tied to the overall fraud situation that we've all been following here in Minnesota.
All right. Thank you, AJ.